Hello and welcome back to another video. So EA have released the foot swap deals items, so that obviously includes the SBCs as well. So we'll have a look here. So for one foot swap item we can get a premium silver pack. Can't see many people doing that. For three foot swap items, so earn during October. So to me that sounds like there's going to be one each month, or there's definitely going to be another one of these, which could be good. So for three swap items, we get Adnan Januzaj, whose card actually doesn't look that bad. So 84 right wings, Belgium, and obviously from La Liga, so he'd get quite good links for most people's teams. Yeah, so overall not a bad card. Don't know how many people will probably go for that, but it depends how they release the foot swap items. So depends how easy they are to get, because I know last in FIFA 18 some of the foot swap items you had to win the daily knockout tournament, and for probably 90% of players that was going to be impossible because everyone was doing that at that time. But obviously they've got rid of that this year, so how they're going to do that I'm not quite sure. But yeah, he doesn't look too bad. He's 4-star, 3-star, so yeah, not. We'll see. Like I said, we'll see how they release the items. So also for three, we can get Alcacer. So again, not a bad card. Passing is quite low, but well, short pass and curve's not too bad, but the rest are quite low. His stamina's not very good. Physical, so realistically, shooting and dribbling's okay. So you wouldn't really want him to do much. But yeah, not a bad card. So obviously he's Spanish from the Bundesliga, so again, quite an easy player to link. He's 4-star, 3-star as well. So yeah, not too bad. So for four players items, you can get a prime mixed players pack. So again, it depends. I mean, you're getting a high rated card from swapping in three. So yeah, depends. So for six, so there's not five, which is interesting, or two, which is a bit strange. But so they're only going up in even numbers, apart from the three. So I'm going to say three is going to be quite easy to get, as well as four and probably five, or maybe probably 4 or 5 is going to be easy to get, and then these ones are going to be the much harder ones to achieve. So for the 6 items, you can get a premium gold players pack. So yeah, not too bad. For 8, you get a mega pack. So like I say, I can see these being a little bit more difficult just because of the rewards. For 10, you get a prime gold players pack. And then 12, you get an Adam Lallana. So his card looks really good. I mean, I've been using his 82 rated Champions League card, and for me, he's doing the good job. So an 86 rated is a huge boost. So realistically, that's we'll see how easy this is to get. I'm going to say, for the sake of the 10 players, you get a prime gold players pack. 8, you get a mega pack. You need 12 to claim this, all in October. So I can't see this being very easy to get. But overall, that's a really good card at this stage in FIFA. Really good. So, and again for 12, you can get El Shaarawy. So again, not bad card. Never used him. Never used his normal card, but yeah, good pace, good shooting, okay passing, good dribbling. So yeah, not a bad card really. I mean, compared to Lallana, yeah, they're sort of the same really. I think, to be honest with you, the Lallana's the better card overall, above 70 in all the stats, sort of the main stats. So yeah, not too bad overall really. So it said about SBCs, obviously, to get some of these players. So over the next month, I'm guessing there's going to be a number of SBCs, and also said for squad battles, the rewards inside that. So I'm guessing they'll release probably one like they do with the kits, and things like that. And then I'm guessing somewhere they're going to incorporate something into division rivals and foot champs. Not quite sure. And then obviously we've got the daily and weekly objectives. So in the weekly objectives, we've got the one player from winning 3 squad battle rivals, division rivals games. So this is just a bit of gameplay of me completing that basically. Not a huge feat to do really. I had a couple of hard games, one of which is in this against some sort of mega team from quite early on in FIFA. But yeah, just a few of the goals. I mean, some of these games, obviously, the more people are playing now, it is starting to get a lot harder because a lot of people are getting better teams. So, and I've now gone up to Division 4. Division 4? Well, no, I'm in Division 5 still, but I'm nearly into Division 4 on my skill rating, so I'm coming up a lot against a lot of tougher opponents with better teams. But quite a few of the games was okay. Just again, it's just not to get frustrated in the game, just to keep passing until the opportunity, and then go. Too many times I just keep getting so frustrated, rushing the pass, lose possession. So yeah, like one of these teams. I mean, we've got the Champions League Sanchez, ones to watch, Allison in goal, Wijnaldum, Promes, Lucas Player of the Month, and Fred. We've got Dele Alli and Depay. This game was really hard. I mean, as you can see, we're in the 40th minute, and he just gets a lucky goal there, really, because I anticipated it, so I slid in, but for some reason, I think it's Matip slid into the goal instead of across the goal, which is quite frustrating. But yeah, this game was quite good. Again, it was quite a challenge, but the more challenge is, the more you learn and be better as a player. So didn't take long to score back, and then obviously in the 75th minute, so there's a lot of sort of two backwards and forwards. We get in there with who was that? I think it was Dybala, is it? Yeah, Dybala, because I think one of the weekly objectives is to score with a Serie A player in 5 division wins. So I've sort of been putting him on at half time just to see if we could get the goal and then hopefully win the game. So again, with this one, he then scores back in the 81st minute, and I'm thinking, no, I've scored with the Serie A player, so all I need is the win. And then obviously we go ahead here straight from kick-off. Again, just pass, don't waste the ball, and we get a lucky break there. I think I tried to do a time finish there and it completely mistimed it. Probably why it went into the roof of the net. But Paulinho there with a bit of a freak goal. But yeah, so we go ahead and win that game, which is quite nice. So the next game, this is the mega team I was on about. So we've got 2 icons. We've got Royce and Werner in forms. I mean, Ter Stegen in goal, James Rodriguez, Alaba. The only low-rated player there is the right back. Everyone else in this team is crazy. So again, it didn't take long for him to score. A bit unlucky there with the goalkeeper. It comes off him and goes in. But Van Basten is mental as a player. He is so hard to play against, and Werner as well, because of his pace. The breaking forward was just so hard to defend against. It was counter attack after counter attack, really. As soon as I had a lot of misplaced passes in the game, but apart from that, it wasn't too bad. So we rejoin here, and I've come back to 4-3, and I'm thinking 73rd minute, we've got enough time here to possibly get back. But as you can see, about 5 minutes later, he then makes it 6-3. Not a great game, really. But from there, I then sort of was watching what he was doing, and we went into, I think, the last game here. Not an amazing Premier League squad, really. I mean, Willian, Lacazette, Izquierdo, very quick up front, and then we've obviously got Chris Smalling and Rudiger in centre back. Um, but it was not too hard to sort of get through, and I started there with fairly easy goal, just across the keeper. Keeper goes the wrong way. He then gets one back. I think does he? Oh no, yeah, he did get one back. Quite a rubbish goal. But then we go again on the counter attack, and that was quite lucky. Just timed the pass just enough to get it through and in on goal. He then comes back to make it 2-2. Again, quite frustrating, but we get a goal to make it 3-2. And then from there was no reply. I think I then made it 4-2. I think you'll see here. Yeah, 4-2. And then to finish him off in the 84th minute, again, another counter attack. Just keep passing it through, and then we go through there with Mertens. Like I said before about the Serie A goals, then we'd used up Dybala's loan, so moved on to Mertens because I've got him on loan as well from the start of the game, and he finishes there to make it 5-2 in the 85th minute. So we get the 3 wins that we need for the daily objectives, so the swap deals player. So yeah, win 3 division rivals matches. So we get Burnick, not a player that obviously probably anyone's going to use, 66 rated CDM, but I mean his card's pretty dreadful to honestly. A 3-star, 3-star. He's 5'11", but yeah, there's not a good start on there really. But obviously these cards are produced to put into the swap deals, so put him into the club anyway, and then we just go and have a look at the SBCs. EA have also released this one to watch Gelson Martins on the SBCs. On the face of it, his card is really good. I mean, really good pace, okay shooting, passing and dribbling is okay. I mean, how many upgrades he's going to get, I'm not quite sure, but generally, I mean, we'll see. They're giving them away in an SBC, so I can't see them upgrading them much, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. But to complete this, for me, not worth it whatsoever. I'm not quite sure how much this is to complete at the moment, but for Leoes, not quite sure how you say that. You need one sporting player minimum, and then an 83 rated squad, which to me, for an 82 rated player, doesn't really make sense. Like I say, I'm not quite sure where they're going with this. I mean, if it was for a 86, 87 rated player, you could sort of say, yeah, okay, not bad. And then for Los Colchoneros, I think that's how you're going to say that, you need a minimum of 2 Atletico players, an 85 rated squad. Again, ridiculous. So for this you need an 83 rated squad and an 85 rated squad, both with 80 chemistry. Now that is going to be astronomically priced. All the higher rated players are now going to go up in price. All the Atletico Madrid players are going to go up in price. All the Sporting players are going to go up in price. So on Footbin at the minute, this is saying it's going to be 74,000 to complete these 2 SBCs. So if we just go on to, let's go and have a look at how much his card's worth at the moment. Let's take that off. So at the moment you can get his 82 rated card for 1,600 coins, 1,200 coins there. So he has an 83 rated card. How much is this going for? It's got 34 there, 32. Okay, so there's not many of those on the market, but for 32,000, and it seems strange to me, he's got a high rated card here, but his ones to watch card hasn't gone up. Doesn't make sense to me. So, not quite sure how that works. unless once you activate that SBC, that then goes up. I'm not quite sure. But to me, it doesn't seem right that you can get a higher rated card. I mean, like I said, he might now shoot up, but if the Champions League cards aren't going to improve his ones to watch card, then he needs to get in forms, or he needs to have team of the year, team of the season, something like that. And I can't see that happening. So even if it did, it'd be right at the end of the game. I mean, obviously you can't get his card from the store, from the transfer market. Sorry. So yeah, it's a once one opportunity sort of thing, but it's not worth it whatsoever. Um, I mean, for sport or even Atletico Madrid players, um, so you can get them, but obviously you need an 85 rated squad. So you're going to need someone that's higher than these. So even, I mean, 2,200. So you'd have to get one of these players and then build a higher rated team around them. So probably a Dan's probably going to be the best player to get for that. Um, and he's probably going to be the cheapest one. I mean, on Footbin it says the Los Colchones, the one that you need two Atletico Madrid players for, is coming in at 55,000, and the Sporting one is coming in at 18,000. So for an 83 rated squad, 18,000, it seems okay actually, I suppose, but then when you've also got to have an 85 rated squad and spend 55k on that, it's just not not worth it whatsoever. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, we could go into the club and just see if there's any. Let's go to Sporting first and see if any of those players are going. I can't see any of these players being too expensive, just because not many people are probably going to be completing that. So he's 1,000 coins, but again, like, he's so low rated. I mean, none of these players are going to be worth anything because no one's going to buy them. I don't know if we've got any Atletico Madrid players. So again, Partey, people probably won't buy him either. I can't see him going for 2,500. So he's going for a few coins, but it's because he's a good player. But these two, they're not. No one's going to buy these unless you already have them in the club. You probably use them, but no one's going to go out of the way to buy those for an 85 rated squad. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what other squad building challenges come out for the foot swap deals. Whether they're going to be easy to complete. I'm going to say they're probably not going to be easy to complete because of these players. Oh, these two here, you need 12 cards. So they're not going to make it easy to get those, otherwise everyone will do them. So you've got 26 days, so I'm guessing they're only going to be releasing 12 cards. Hence why I think in FIFA 18, I think through the SBCs it was in marquee matchups. I think one of them was for a 79 rated Fellaini or something like that. I think it cost about 60, 70k just to complete it, and it was just for that card. And we'll see. Hopefully they do it in a little bit of a different way so that it's more accessible for people to get them. But if it's in an SBC, that's just going to make all the players' prices go up to unnecessary value. So I'll take it back. They have just released a new foot swap deals player SBC. It's for Pedro Chirivella, I think. Spanish Liverpool CDM. Again, not an amazing player, but like I said, they've been designed for this. So, but it says foot swap deals 1 there, so I'm not quite sure what that means. I don't know whether you have to, do you know what I mean? I don't know if they have to be put into. I don't know why there's a 1 on the top. Maybe some of them be worth 2. Not quite sure how that works really. And it says exchangeable in October's foot swap deals. So foot swap deals 1 is that for October? I'm not 100% sure how that works. But anyway, we've gone ahead and completed it, or like built a team. So you need 2 Spanish players. Players from the same nation is maximum 6. Minimum leagues 3. Player quality exactly gold. 80 chemistry. So just you can see there we went with La Liga for the majority. I've got 2 Spanish players there, another Spanish one there, and then filled out the rest with the La Liga players, and then we've got 2 Colombian players here from La Liga. So I just put 2 Colombian players in at right mid and right back, one from the Italian league and one from the Greek league. So that's obviously how you get the chemistry. We've got 95 chemistry there, which is more than plenty. You don't need any loyalty or anything for this SBC, so it should be really easy with players. You don't have to use La Liga. Obviously, if you've got 2 Spanish players from whatever league, and then just build the team around that, and then get 2. You could do a whole Spanish squad and just make sure that you have enough, more than 3 leagues. Oh no, you can't have a whole Spanish squad because there's 6 maximum 6 from the same nation. So, but you could get away with 6 Spanish players, and then the rest of that team from the same league, as long as the Spanish people are from 2 different leagues, 3 different leagues. So really easy. So we'll submit that, and we get the foot swap deals player, which is Chirivella. So we now have 2. So, oh, nice animation there. Okay. That's strange. Okay, I wasn't expecting anything like that, but 66 rated walkout, that's probably the first ever time that's going to ever happen. But yeah, quite a new animation there, so not bad. Not bad at all. So we'll go ahead and put him into the club. So like I say, that's now 2 of those that we've got in there. So I suppose at the moment we can still only get the premium silver pack. So like I said, through the whole month of October, we'll see how many we can get. I mean, I still want a player. I don't think we're going to trade them in for any packs, but we'll see what we can do. If we can get all the way to 12, then I'm definitely going to get the Adam Lallana. If not, then if we get 6, for instance, we'll get both of these players, because they'll be good for SBCs, 84 rated, so even if we don't use them. But yeah, that's going to be the end of the video, so thanks for watching. Like, comment and subscribe, and yeah, thanks.